So, this is Kasumi at siya po ay isang Japanese at ako ay isang Pinoy. We're married. Gusto namin pag-usapan kung bakit ba maraming Pilipino ang bumabagsak sa Japanese Proficiency Test.
Konnichiwa. What level? Unknown level? 3?
Level 4. But that was 10 years ago. Kasi nung last time na nag-take ako ng exam, it was 2013 for N3. Kaso nga lang, I failed for N3. After that, nung bumagsak ako, hindi na ako nag-take ng Japanese Proficiency Exam. I studied business Japanese though. So I was taking private lessons and that helped me with my job. And that's one of the reasons kung bakit gusto ko i-share yung experience ko, how I failed and why I failed. So I want to talk about how you're doing research, you know, and how you found out about so many Filipinos na bumabagsak sa Japanese Proficiency Exam. And I think that's really important to understand kasi we need to pinpoint, kailangan natin maintindihan kung bakit ba bumabagsak, kung bakit ba maliit yung percentage sa mga Pilipino na makapasa sa Japanese Proficiency. Personally, I think number one reason is kanji. Dun sa research, kasi what did you see in the research?
JLPT and JNAT results. And then when you looked at the Philippines, the level 4 for JNAT. I'm not sure if it's equivalent to JLPT and 4, but when you look at it, the passing rate was only 31%. So, but if you compare it to other Asian nations like China, Taiwan or Hong Kong, they have much higher passing rate.
And I think because those countries, meron silang mga background pagdating din sa Chinese writing.
Characters.
And kanji was derived from the Chinese letters, right? And so, in a way, meron silang advantage over us in the Philippines. But what I noticed is that Filipinos are really good with speaking at saka yung listening. So pagdating sa grammar, buo ng mga sentences at pakikipag-communicate using oral communication, Filipinos are really good. Merong 4 na categories yung Japanese Proficiency Exam. Merong reading, merong vocabs, and then listening, at saka yung kanji. So pagdating dun sa kanji, vocabs, 50% na yun nung buong category ng Japanese Proficiency. So, kung may babagsak mo yun, 50% na, it's gonna be a very small chance to pass the exam. So, bilang isang Pilipino na nag-aral din ng Japanese, nadalian lang ako sa grammar at saka yung listening. Those two are my favorite categories. But when it comes to kanji and yung sa vocabs, even though multiple choice yung mga questions, wakaranay ne. First of all, hindi ko maintindihan yung question. So, dun pa lang sa questionnaire, wala na. Wakata.
Wala na.
Kung hindi ko alam yung questions, how am I gonna know the answer? And then, lalo na pagdating dun sa reading, hindi ko talaga maintindihan yung storya kasi hindi ko alam yung mga kanji. I couldn't understand what the story was about. So, I just end up, hula-hula. Hula-hula? Guessing. Kapag ka nag-i-struggle sa kanji, automatic, struggle ka na dun sa reading at saka sa vocabs. So, how are we gonna deal with that? What are we gonna do, Kasumi Sensei?
There's no fast pass.
Fast pass?
Yeah. In Disneyland, there's a pass that you can get so you can skip the line. Fast pass.
Oh.
There's no fast pass to kanji because in Japan, from grade 1, we are doing kokugo, which is a Japanese language class, and then we do kanji writing practice every day. Even we do it like in the air. Okay, let's write. This is a stroke order.
In the air?
Yeah. because the stroke orders are very important in Japan. So we do it every day from grade 1 when we're 6 years old until what? High school. Wow. So just imagine how long it takes Japanese individual to acquire the kanji. And of course, I'm a Japanese national, but I cannot write all the kanjis.
Wow.
But if you know the basic kanji, you can kind of guess. Maybe it has something to do with this, or you know, for kanji, there's no shortcut. You need to practice.
How do you renshu? How do you practice?
Right.
Alright.
Kaku.
Actually, Kasumi is helping me out learn Japanese just recently. Kasi here's the big announcement that we haven't told a lot of people. We have decided to go back to Japan. Most likely, this year, 2022. At dahil doon, kailangan ko ulit matuto mag-Japanese and I have to learn kanji. Yung approach ni Kasumi was really fun and I've been observing my learning progress. I think it's really fast. We would like to share with you guys kung ano yung ginagawa namin para madaling matuto ng kanji. So, number 1, yung sinabi ni Kasumi, it's so important na isulat yung kanji, yung stroke order. Sobrang importante na ma-familiarize tayo dun sa kanji mismo sa pamamagitan ng pagsusulat. Kung hindi mo siya isusulat, malamang makakalimutan mo yung kanji. So, dun sa case nila Kasumi, paulit-ulit nilang sinusulat yung kanji hanggang sa
Every day there's a homework shukudai and then
araw-araw
and then sensei will correct, oh, this is not so good, and
right. So sobra importante na isulat yung kanji letter paulit-ulit. So yun yung number 1, writing the kanji and practicing the correct stroke order para maalala mo yung itsura ng kanji. And then yung number 2, this is really fun for me. What's that number 2? What do we do?
So when you learn the kanji or the word or phrase, you should remember it in the context. Put those words in the context and then remember how the word is used in a sentence. So in an example sentence, real world sentence that is related to you.
Right. Let's make an example. So far, ito na yung mga na-memorize ko na kanji. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, can't focus. Anyways, ito yung mga na-memorize ko na kanji.
And then you can review it, like how to read and then the meaning here.
Right. So for example, ito yung scenario. We're sitting on a table or meron kaming tinitignan na book ng kanji. Dun sa kanji na yon, we try to memorize at least 15 to 30 kanji per day. So, first, sinusulat ko yung mga kanji. And then, yung pangalawa, gagawa ako ng sentence gamit yung kanji na yan. Is that right?
Tapos.
So, ang nakakalito dito, yung word na shusan, tsaka yung umu, is pareho yung ibig sabihin niya is to give birth. Pero yung paggamit dito, magkaibang context at tsaka magkaiba yung way kung paano siya sinasabi sa Japanese. So that's why at first when I tried making the example for shusan, it didn't make sense. And then you had to explain to me kung ano yung mga context na pinagagamitan dito. So here's an example. Shusan wa do deshita ka? Desho? And you don't say shusan shimashita. Iwanai desho? But you say umu, when you use that word umu, unda wa dou deshita ka? You don't say it that way, right? But you say, but you say, akachan umimashita. So, ayun yung pinagkaiba nung dalawang words na very similar. At kung hindi mo alam yung context nung pinagagamitan ng words na yun, it's really hard to memorize them. That's pretty much how I've been memorizing. So, gagawa ko ng iba't ibang sentences gamit yung word na to, and by then, I pretty much memorize it. Dun sa sentences na yun, syempre may mga mali, and that's when Kasumi corrects me. Sinasabi niya na, oh, hindi namin ginagamit sa ganitong pagkakataon. Mas naiintindihan ko yung word at mas madali ko siyang naalala. Yeah, that's the two ways how I memorize kanji and kung paano ko na-expand yung vocabs ko sa Japanese. So 1, I just write it over and over again. And then number 2, gagawa ko ng sentences up to 5 sentences gamit yung word na yon, yung kanji na yon. Bago kami magtapos, we would like to ask you guys a favor.
So I'm doing research about Filipinos learning Japanese online. So if you are currently studying Japanese at some sort of a language school in the Philippines online, please take I have a questionnaire, and then through my research I pray that I can contribute more to the Filipinos learning Japanese, because as we said earlier, the Filipinos are struggling to acquire Japanese. So hopefully with my research I can help you guys more and understand what kind of strategies you're using when you're learning Japanese online, and also more of a cognitive area, like what you believe about language learning online and so forth. So please help me, because I need 500 respondents. In return, if you have any questions about kanji or Nihongo, if you're trying to learn kanji by yourself, then you're trying our Monsi's method, and then you have a question, you can write in the comment, and then I'll be glad to reply with any questions.
Yeah. So yung survey link, I really ask for your help. Makikita nyo yun sa link dito sa description and sa comment section. So please help Kasumi out for her research para matulungan niya rin tayo in return, so we can have better access to good education for learning Japanese. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video at sana meron kayong nakuha. And don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later. Bye bye.